I think something's broken here. Okay, let's do this. So the fire is working, but my elevator not working so much. But we have a lot to talk about today. I am not in Peter's office right now, so just relax. Just a green screen. This is much worse than they are telling you when it comes to gold. Actually, I think there is a probability of a black swan event approaching. Also, I have to click the sponsored button thing for YouTube if I mention something, GLDG, which I've talked about previously. I want to talk about it again because the stock is hitting a sweet spot. So is the company, which I told you it would. So we're gonna look at that, but we have banks that are stockpiling gold like never before. But there are leaders that are meeting. And I wouldn't say it's secret, but you're really just not going to see it in the mainstream media. And this could affect your dollar. Or this thing that I fought for when I wore my BCGs. Am I saying that right? Birth control glasses. Yes, in the military. I fought for the petrodollar, had to secure it, which that is the lifeblood of the financial system. That is the lifeblood of America. That is what we use for everything. Well, when it comes to big digits, actually the entire world uses the dollar. Congratulations. Has a lot to do with the petrodollar. Also, there's a high probability that I'm going to show you some really bad things, scary, frightening things. But then I'm going to show you ways to make money from it. Because when gold goes, which it's been going, we're above the 200, okay? This is when it moves up. Also, Bitcoin above the 200, but I don't want to do it. That is not today. I might be changing my tone on that one. Watch for that pullback. Or should I say make money on the pullback, get a bounce, and then here we go, which is exactly what happened in gold, which I will show you. Also, I think I've been giving you warnings about gold over the last, maybe 4 months? I've been telling you, I think 2023 will be the year for gold and silver. Silver, highly manipulated, very difficult. Gold, not as much. But what you are seeing behind me right now is Xi. These are very prominent world leaders. The Saudis and Xi coming together right now over me for gold. Let's do this all in gold. Let's ditch that little dollar thing. So you wanted oil in Saudi Arabia. Xi tells Gulf states he wants to pay for oil in yuan. And these are signed deals that could affect you. But if you're like, what are these websites you're getting this BS from? Bravo. Okay. Reuters. Is that okay for you? China, Xi calls for oil trade in yuan at Gulf Summit. And at the same time, this is happening behind the scenes. All the central banks are stockpiling gold, larger than I've ever seen before. Everyone is running to gold. It's probably kind of a boring for the news, right? Oh, everyone runs to gold. What's that? How much is it? It's just metal, right? It's a little bit more than that. Why central banks are stockpiling gold. Also, I want to let you know when everything goes, it goes very quickly over a weekend when you're like, how do I get gold then? It's going through the roof. Oh, wow. Really? You don't have it? How about silver? I mean, they're trying to drain the COMEX. How about when that's all gone? Bet you wish you had some. Talking about the paper. I mean, trade the paper, own the physical. Like in 1968, the London bullion market closed for 2 weeks. The world's largest precious metal market had a run out of gold. We had that little thing called Bretton Woods, which I actually flew there to show you. That's what I do on this channel. But look at the chart. It's above my head. This is what's happening right now. Bullion boom. Worldwide central banks, quarterly gold purchases. See, it was over there, and now it's up there. So that's usually signifying that you got a short squeeze coming, which that's actually a video I'm going to do tomorrow about a short squeeze coming on a stonk. I can't squeeze everything all in one, so that'll be tomorrow. But China, you got Russia, you got some pretty big countries, would you not agree, that have quite a lot of people, hoards gold in an effort to wean itself off the US dollar. So we got a lot going on. Not just a lot going on. Will you guys do me a favor and watch what they're doing? So if they buy more gold than ever, there's something going on. And they're just like, is this article, why is China increasing its gold purchases? I don't care. Just know they are. Why are they meeting with Saudi officials? And why is Russia? And why? It is the dollar. They're coming after the dollar. Oh, and also, just in case you wanted to know when the hoarding started to begin, it was in 08, 09. Remember? We had a little problem, and the world goes, maybe, you know what? We should not completely rely on the US dollar, and it's going more up. And actually, when it comes to up, people were so confused. This was a year ago, everyone's like, who is buying this? It was a head scratcher. But what if there's a gold whale? No, it's called a gold China. But as you guys know, I am a trader. This is the news. This is macro. Here's their website, gold mining. It's goldmining.com. If you guys really want to get into the projects and the corporation, things like that. For me, I'm like, show me the charts, brother. But actually, this is where you would go to find out, oh, there's cash flow, dividends, things like that a lot of investors want to know. So really quick for the investors that are like, what's the price target, Bravo? This company is giving them a $6.25 price target. And it looks like these presentations are giving it a lot of a higher valuation. All right, so let me show you how to trade this. Here we go. I'll throw in Bitcoin for you for an example. I turn on Lux Algo. See this zone? It's never even been in that zone. It's going to pull out of that zone. You might want to wait for confirmation on the way down. I'm just saying, or your confirmation. Wow, we are going to hit my price target. Look at this. This is crazy. I said it's a falling wedge. I said it's going to break right there, which it did. I had it. Oh, there was a 21. Sorry, you're like, I don't want to know about Bitcoin. You're 21. You broke above the 21 also. It's all these confirmations. One candle closed. Look, you write it. I would be fracking taking profits right now. That's it. Get ready for the reversal. It'll come quickly. You're going to get out of that zone. I'm just showing you what charts tell you, whether you love it or not, whether Bitcoin changes the world or not, gold changes the world or not. Here is GLDG. When it spikes out of this area, this is not your time. This is a good time to put it on your watch list, which I actually do have a watch list. If you want to know, this one would be in my bull market watch list. So sign up for that one. If you want a bear market watch list, I have that one, and that one's going up. The price is going up on that one on the monthly. So grab it before you are like, shoot, I should have done this. All right, so let's just look at GLDG from a swing trading perspective. There's the 21. Congratulations. You got above that one too. You're currently above the 200. You see, so with like gold, actually you had a cup and handle on gold. In miners, those are the ones that pump. Gold will go up. Miners usually shoot up before gold does. They're like, hey, we got something big coming. Miners will pump. So looking at this, you're 200. I said, wait, all right, until you come back and you retest it. And that's what I'm going to tell you with Bitcoin too. Wait for the retest. Things just don't go up in a hockey stick. Well, as you have seen in markets, if you've subscribed and I've given you the charts on everything, you're like, no, I got to go all in right now. This is it. This is my FOMO moment. We need to do it. I'm like, no, you got to wait. So right now was your waiting. Now your waiting is over. And I really days ago, I'm like, man, I want to do this. I want to do this stock. I'm like, let me sponsor you. You know, when I see a good one. All right. So looking at this here we go on GLDG. Here is when these two cross. Here, I'll line it for you. If you're new to this and you're like, this just really makes some weird sense. Well, it does. And it actually works. I mean, for the most part, yes, sometimes it doesn't, but I mean, for the most part, here you go. So this is where I'm just going off of the MACD for you so you can see it, where you would have entered and where you would have exited. All right. So you would have entered there, and then you would re-enter right. It's hard to go right in the middle. Yeah. Okay. So here we go. So looking at this now, let me pull my MACD down for you. It's telling you, the MACD is telling you that you should have entered at 80 something cents right there. Whoop, take profit, but be ready. Okay. You've now thrown over the 200. You're going to come down and you're going to retest it, which they did. And then right there, actually, if you, my swing trading course, take advantage of, what is it? 70% off. That is ridiculous. That is too cheap. And then everyone's like, it must not have any value. Trust me, look at the comments. It has value. One candle close right there above the red line. That is the Bravo 9. You put in a buy and you ride. Also, I have to say, not financial advice. None of this. We only paper trade. I mean, on this stock, going up and then going down. Let's just take a look from this line. You went up, you take profit in that. What is that? 64 or one candle close below the Bravo 9. That's almost a 50. That's a 50%. You made 50% going up. Okay. And then you could short it going down. They're probably not going to like me saying that, but we are traders, so we will short it. Then we short it going down. Make another, whatever. Bounce off that 200-day moving average. All right, let's put in another buy, and let's ride this baby. See, and I do have also buy and sell. It'll come on in my swing trading course. I teach you, I give you the indicators. It comes on buy, sell, even though I really don't like those coming on. Because they might be a little early or a little late. Just again, you know your lines. So right here, you're putting in a buy and you are riding to right here. It's another 9%, which I'm pretty sure that beats your savings account. Also, just to let you know, gold is a great store of wealth since the birth of Christ. I'm just saying, it's been pretty good, and it's always the governments that screw it up. They will they're like, okay, so this is money. Okay, this is what they do. They'll say, we're going to issue money, which gold and silver is money. Okay, so they issue, so that's money, and this is currency. Just to let you know, paper, currency, gold, silver, money. And what the government will do is start notching out a little bit. They're like, oh, let's fill it with, a junk metal until the whole thing is gone, and then it's just currency. But if you were to hold the real stuff, well, it really holds its value over a long period of time. Then there also comes a time when gold just shoots up like crazy and everyone's like, shoot, I missed the boat again. Also, since I did mention since the birth of Christ, in Proverbs, it says God detests or hates, however you want to do the Greek on that one, dishonest scales. So you got the big guy really hating when you got a system that's like, okay, so let's do this. Well, actually, this is bad, right? They're like, here, this is money. No, that's a sheet of paper that someone just wrote something on it, okay? That is not money. Also, what's even worse, you take debt, which I'm pretty sure God hates, and I'm pretty sure you hate. You take debt and you say, well, that is now money, which our system currently did. So I don't see too many blessings on a system of debt. And then saying, we're going to take debt. Because, when you go to a bank, you say, hey, I want a loan. They're like, poof, here's $1 trillion. That's how money is created. It's debt. And then you pay it back, working really hard, paying off that interest, right, over time, which is not very healthy on any of us. And then we're stuck with inflation. It's a whole system that they have created against you to make the rich richer and the poor poor. And then they go out on a limb and they stamp on there, well, in God we trust, right? Yeah. I don't think so. So whether you believe in God or not, believe in logic that you shouldn't create a monetary system based on debt or based on bond, which is root word bondage. I mean, it is pretty cool when you're on the other side like me and you, because you subscribed and you're like, okay, wait, how do I make money from all of this? Well, whatever. You make your digits go up and you can buy junk with it that you probably didn't need to impress the people that probably don't like you anyways. But anywho, I think there is shenanigans approaching. So I try to be the one, stand out there and say, hey, something fishy here. You may want to get off of that fence, okay? And maybe buy some real money with your fake money, which is debt. Or not, because I can't give you financial advice. So don't listen to anything I say. I'm just a YouTuber. But make sure you subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.